It's a simple finger prick and a 5-minute wait for the results. The modern HIV test is quicker, simpler, even less painful, and it still remains free. Yet it is still not a test that many actively seek out. That's why twice a year, multiple agencies come together to host free testing days across the country. One of them takes place on Friday.
There are two major events that the NAC hosts, and that is National Testing Day in June and World AIDS Day in December. And the reason for that is because we want to remind everybody that they need or should get an HIV test done every 6 months.
According to the WHO 2017 statistics, there are an estimated 4,500 people living with HIV in Belize and a reported 1,400 on treatment at that time. This indicates that there are persons who either don't know their status or who do know and aren't seeking treatment. In Belize, women get tested far more than men. So this year, the theme and focus of National Testing Day is Leave No Man Behind.
In March 2019, UNAIDS put out a study, the situation analysis of men in the Caribbean, and it showed a very high number of males infected with HIV. And we've seen other studies that shows new infections are more in males than in females. We've seen a very high increase with the key population. And the key population, we mean MSNs, men who have sex with men, sex workers, and transgender. There was a study done in 2014 by the Ministry of Health. It was called a mode of transmission. And 2/3 were men who have sex with men. So we've definitely seen an increase there.
There are multiple agencies that seek out these specific vulnerable groups for testing other times of the year. Friday's event is open to the public. The hope is that people will make use of the opportunity to test and to find out more about the disease.
That fear of just being tested. Do I really want to know my status? Should I know my status? If you come out and you get tested and you test positive, of course there are follow-up tests that we will do to make sure that it is positive. However, treatment and care is essential, and it is there, and the medication is free. The education awareness in our community is not as prominent as it should be. And that's where our concerns are. Are we talking about it? Are we not? Why are we not talking about it? You know, and encourage conversation. You start at home with your mom and your kids. You know, we've seen 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds being infected with HIV. So it needs to start somewhere. The conversation needs to start somewhere. It's going to be from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's countrywide. We have 8 locations: Belize City at the Battlefield Park, Corozal at the Old Marketplace, Orange Walk at Central Park. We are in San Pedro at Central Park, Balmopan at the Scotiabank parking. We are in Punta Gorda at the Central Park, and we are in Dangriga at the parking lot beside A&R. So we are hoping to have as many people out as possible. You know, again, an emphasis on males. We really would like to see the males coming out voluntarily, get their testing done.
In 2018, at the first National Testing Day, 1,753 people were tested across the country, and only 4 were positive, 3 males and 1 female. This year, any male who gets tested will be entered into a raffle for sponsored prizes.